Hey backpackers, this is Juan of Juan Backpacks. Well, you asked for it. Another taste test of the LMNT, tricky. It took me a while to figure out what that really was, LMNT Element. But anyway, asked for it. Taste test of the lemon habanero. Got it right here. The lemon habanero. This is the one that most concerns me. Habanero, love hot sauce. I love all that stuff, but man, drinking a sodium drink or electrolyte drink that's habanero and lemon flavored, boy, it's going to be interesting. Again, when I do these taste tests, I use the 24-ounce middle of the road recommendation from the company. And if you want to learn more about LMNT, you know, they're not a sponsor or anything like that. I'm just having fun doing the taste tests. You asked for this flavor and you're getting it, and let's see how it goes. I actually did some digging in the data, and literally the amount of sodium in this electrolyte drink is significantly higher than this current drink I'm using when I'm backpacking. The one I have has 136 milligrams of salt, and LMNT has 1,000 milligrams of sodium in it, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I'm gonna have to do some digging there and see which one's better, whether it's better to feed your body a little bit at a time or it's better just to front load it, and how that is affected over time when you're working during the day, you know what I mean, when you're hiking and so forth. I'm just wondering if it's better to feed your body a little bit of salt at a time or more. But I guess until then, I'm gonna keep on taste testing this stuff. Again, as with the first one I did, the chocolate one in the opener, LMNT taste test, the powder dissolves really quickly, which is nice because sometimes some of the powders I've used really clumps up and takes a long time to dissolve, and there's really not a whole lot of clumping going on here. I can still see some crystals in there, probably the salt or something like that. So here we go. 24 ounce, the middle of the road recommendation for water. They do 32, 24, and 16 ounce, saying that obviously the 16 ounce is like super salty or salty AF. And let's see, I'm gonna shake it just a little bit more. I got some nice cold water in here. That should be enough. I still see some crystals in there, but I think we'll go with this. Whoa. Yeah. Make sure the top's on tight. There we go. Flip cap up. Here we go. Cheers. So it definitely has a flavor to it. You can see the color of it. It just kind of makes the water cloudy. I can definitely taste the lemon in it. It's like not a lemonade quite as strong as a lemonade flavor. Again, this is 24 ounces, but it's definitely more than, like, say you put some lemon in a water. It's somewhere more towards the lemonade side on the taste. So the flavor of the lemon is good, and it's refreshing. I could definitely drink this during the day. With 1,000 milligrams of salt, I'm not sure that I'd probably intake more than one of these a day at some point in time. And again, I'll have to do some research into, you know, kind of what you should and shouldn't do with salt when you're backpacking, because that seems like a lot. So really, the lemon flavor is there, not super strong, but strong enough. The habanero, honestly, that's the part that concerned me the most. And I'm a big fan of, I mean, my name, right? So I eat hot sauce. I use hot sauce on my food almost all the time. And it doesn't, I can feel a little bit of a bite in there, but it's not like I would expect, like super hot. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's not super hot, the habanero in it. It's just enough to have just a little, just the slightest bit of a bite to it, so it doesn't taste like quite like lemonade, you know what I mean? There's just some little bit something to it. And it's not a bad flavor at all. As a matter of fact, it's interesting, right? So you can tell there's habanero flavor in it, but it's not like it's super hot or it's burning. There's a burning sensation. So you can tell there's lemon, definitely. You can tell there's habanero in there. Neither one is overpowering, yet not so weak that you can't tell it's there, with the lemon being the stronger of the flavor in the water as far as my taste is concerned. It tastes good. It's refreshing. This I like actually better than the chocolate. I would say the chocolate that I tried first would be actually good, like maybe after dinner or maybe in the morning. Like say because I usually drink like a breakfast drink of some type instead of cooking in the morning when I get the day started, because I like to start early in the morning, especially if I'm doing longer miles. And so the chocolate would definitely be something that, I would, maybe drink my breakfast drink and then maybe do that right afterwards, to load up on my sodium for the day and potassium and magnesium. But this would be nice, refreshing in the middle of the day if I was gonna, like for lunch or something like that, or with my lunch. This would be something that I would drink with food, and it would be great with that. So I think it tastes great. The salt flavor. So in the first comment about the chocolate drink, I mentioned the salt in it, or in the first video. You can tell there's salt in this one, but I think you can tell it's there, but I think a little bit of the salt flavor is probably hidden by the freshness of the lemon taste and the bite of the habanero, so it kind of covers up that salt. You can kind of tell it's there, but not as much as it is with the chocolate flavor. But it's there, and it doesn't taste overly salty. So I think that if you're a person who really didn't want that like saltier flavor coming through, the lemon habanero would be good without being like super hot. On the habanero side, it would kind of hide that salt taste. So overall, I mean, this is a good one. So far to me, this lemon habanero of the two, this is only the second. The second installment of the two that I've tried. This one would be pretty good. I'd like this one a little bit more. So we'll see what happens down the road. If you want me to taste test another flavor, I'll list the flavors in the comments below that are left to taste test, and there's 6 more of them. So which one do you want me to taste next? Go ahead and go down the list and let me know, and I'll come back with a taste test. All right, until next time, backpackers, get out there and see some stuff, do some backpacking, buy some new gear. But, don't watch YouTube videos as much. Spend more time outside or looking at gear. All right, folks, I'll see you next time. Later.